Hi, my name is Scott Disick, and you're welcome to No Wrong Answers. And when I talk about the idea of No Wrong Answers, I really didn't think of it this grand in terms of having like a Lagos Fashion Week edition of No Wrong Answers. It's basically a basic thing for me.
Basically a basic thing.
Yeah, I said that. And I just thought about it as Instagram thing, straight Vox Pop. But right now, I'm deciding to think bigger and go bigger. And with the help of Storyside Media, the original sponsors and media partners, with me on No Wrong Answers and working on this special edition of Lagos Fashion Week with Temfast Media Group. It's about to be an amazing time, and I hope you stay right here with me on YouTube and watch how many celebrities I get to talk to. Excited for this one. This should be my best interview today. I'm here with Oshobo. How do you feel?
Overwhelmed. I feel anxious. I still feel like I feel like everything that happened is so unreal. But I think I feel on top of the world, most especially.
You should feel on top of the
I
world.
feel the world. I do.
What was the inspiration behind the whole thing we saw today?
So the title of the collection is Night Has Come. And I mean, last year after the show, I was backstage, I was panicking because things were not going as planned. But I came out and I saw that people received the collection with love. I was going home and I was seeing so much reposts and applause on Instagram, and I was overwhelmed. So and then I asked my assistant, after doing something this great, what's the next thing to do? What next? Because I get scared that can I top this? And he says, don't worry, let's just go home and rest. And then something came to my mind. So after anything that happens, one just needs to rest. And the best time to rest is at night. So thought about the collection, Night Has Come. But for this collection, I wanted to touch on spirituality.
Okay.
I wanted to touch on love. I wanted to go deeper than the regular party. When we think of midnight and I think of party. But as an individual, when I think of the nighttime, I tap into the Holy of Holies. I pray at night.
Okay.
I do a lot of things at night. But some persons want to go out to party. Some persons want to be with their loved ones. So because I'm a designer, I don't think in one direction. I try to channel all of these things together to make for the body of work.
How important is storytelling in every single piece you release?
For me, storytelling is the core of my being. It's the
Okay.
core of my brand. I studied English and literature, so to a large extent, I'm able to put my words together and express it in a way that I think will resonate with people. Because I think what keeps people interested in your show is the story you're able to tell, the message you're passing across. We are not just coming to see the designs, we want to see that everything corresponds.
Yeah.
So I try my best to make sure every single piece tells a story. Last year we did a full red collection, today we did 2 red collections. And if you see them, they look like lingeries. They are ladies that are ready to go climb the bed with their men because I mean it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And then we see many party looks, short skimpy looks because it's nighttime. We see some persons that are looking like popes and someone that looking like they're going to church because it's nighttime. We see the end of the look, the last look that
Yeah.
is gold and all black. That's complete darkness. But despite the darkness, there's light. That's why he's holding the light.
Yeah,
And then the
okay.
look before him is a lady that you're seeing her full form. That's a lady that is ready to meet her man at night. So that's why you're seeing the bust, you're seeing the nipple, you're seeing the belly button, because she's completely naked, but in an Oshobo way.
That's wonderful storytelling right there. What's your take on perfection in styling?
Oh, perfection in styling. I know a lot of people come for me for this because they tell me, you do too much, you're the designer, leave us to style for you. But as a designer, I try my best to style my pieces while I make them. Some persons say we are not supposed to do that, but I think that designers should be able to do that and try to attain perfection, even though we know there's no such thing as perfection.
Yeah.
But when you put things together and you see that it is right, you know that is right. And again, I think that we need to always have like an external take. For this year's collection, I work with NFM model to make sure that the pieces come together. So myself and NFM, we have 2 different perspectives on how we view things. So I'm able to balance it from my point of view and his point of view to make sure it works. That way we have perfection. So if I have people that people that are on the runway that do not see things from my point of view, then it means they will see from Enya's point of view.
Okay.
If they don't see from Enya's, they will see from my point. So I've been able to balance it up.
Mhm.
So I make for perfection on the runway.
That's cool. What's a simple tip you have to upgrade a basic style?
A simple tip
Or a
I have
basic look?
to upgrade a basic look: confidence.
Confidence.
I don't think any look is basic. There's some looks on that runway that I made and I thought they were basic. But when we did the fittings, I made sure to give to the models that could carry it. So the moment it's on a model that can carry it is all. That's all he needed. I did the fittings. I gave this look to a model like she's not wearing anywhere. It looks cheap. The moment I gave it to another model, it looked expensive because the other model had confidence to carry it. So confidence is all that's needed.
Thank you for an amazing show today. We really loved it, and we hope to see you at the toppest of the top.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You have a lovely night. Welcome back to No Wrong Answers. I'm here with Kola. How you doing, Kola?
I'm very great. How you doing today?
I'm fine. First person that asked me that question today.
Yeah, of course.
You're a good man.
Thank you so much.
What's your take on perfection in style?
I feel like when it comes to style, I always first look at sophistication before any other thing. I look at the texture of the fabric, the quality of the fabric. Those are the things I look out for whenever I'm picking a style, whatever outfit I'm trying to pick up.
What's a simple tip or advice you have to upgrade a basic style?
To upgrade a basic style, I would always say the texture of the fabric, like I said earlier on, is very important because the fabric itself kind of makes it look more rich. So when you wear things that are very simple and the texture of the fabric comes out really well, it kind of accentuates the effort.
Which Nigerian has taken street style to the next level?
To be honest with you, I'm not a street style person. So
Okay.
I'm not really sure on who I would say does it well to me. But I would say that street style is something that I feel like a lot of Nigerians right now are going into that space more, which I really do appreciate. Which I'm open to it, but it's just not my personal style. So I really don't know.
What's your personal style?
I'm very much more not formal, but very much clean. Not too much going on, but
Okay.
very, I'm here. When you see me, you definitely know I'm here.
I see you. I know you're here. Nice one. Thank you for
Thank you
being
so
on
much.
the show
Nice
today.
outfit, by the way.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, if you could give one simple tip to upgrade a daily basic style, what would it be?
Accessorize. I feel like accessories is the backbone of every single outfit. It tells a different story and it always elevates every look. So accessorize.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have a lovely show. I'm here with Hermes. Hermes, I had a lot of people get your name wrong. What's the weirdest mispronunciation of your name you've heard?
I think the most common one is Herms. Herms. That's 2 syllables, guys. It's Hermes.
Fair enough.
Hermes. If you're going through the correct pronunciation, it's Hermes. But like Hermes is good. Hermes, 2 syllables. Not Hams. Jesus.
What's perfection? What's your take on perfection in styling?
I mean, I'm not one to do perfection. I feel like real is as perfect as perfection gets. If you wear something that speaks to you and you know why you're wearing it, I think that's the closest thing to real fashion that I can come through. Yeah, that's what I do. Like mix it. Oh, if I feel good, it's good.
Fair
I'm
enough.
out there, just doing my thing.
Fair enough. Who in Nigeria, I'm going to go in worldwide, but who in Nigeria has taken street fashion to the next level?
Street fashion. Big dog. I'd say high fashion. And also currently go crazy, man. They're going crazy.
Fair enough.
Oh no, they're going crazy. So yeah, those 2 brands. And I mean, these are the popular ones. And I know how it can be cliche, like these are the popular ones and that's what
Yeah.
you're mentioning. But I really feel like they're doing it. I know a couple of underground guys who are doing amazing stuff as well. I absolutely fuck with. I wear their brands when I get to, when I have when I can. But like go crazy TTTW, high fashion. The way they took it and went with it, it's global now, so you can't even argue it.
Worldwide, who has taken street fashion to the next level?
Worldwide, I don't know. Everyone is talking again, popular guys. I don't know, maybe I'm not in depthly fashion wise, fashion oriented, but I'll say Shein,
Okay.
Fashion Nova. Because I still feel like it's hard to do anything worthwhile. Anything great takes a bit of effort, if not so much of effort. And to keep it sustained as much as they have, yeah, that's a lot of work.
What's a simple tip to upgrade a basic style?
Accessorize.
Fair.
Yeah,
Like you
accessorize.
do.
Yeah, I always accessorize.
I like the necklace.
I appreciate
Where'd you
it.
get this from?
A friend of mine, she makes it.
Really cool.
Yeah, she made this as well.
Really cool.
This as well, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Space Essence. Appreciate you.
Have a wonderful night.
Yeah,
All right, I'm here with a good friend. Kamsi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How's everything going?
I'm popping. I'm cool. Your brand got to work today on Fashion Week. How do you feel about that?
I feel very happy to be honest, because like the whole green access thing was so helpful to me because I got to meet a lot of people. I got to understand the creative business more. It was like a 360 circle for me. So yeah, it was really good.
Where do you see yourself next year with this exposure to your brand?
To be honest, next year I see myself in Paris, working in Paris. I see myself really trying to touch the international places.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm going to right now. Yeah.
Gucci. Random question, yeah? What's perfection for you in style?
Perfection in style for me is confidence. Like if you can be confident in whatever you're wearing, you're stylish. Because anything can be good, anything can be bad. So if you have that confidence to wear what you want to wear, that's perfection. Yeah.
Who do you think has taken street styling in Nigeria to the next level?
Streetwear styling in Nigeria to the next level. No, my personal favorite, I'll say Wiz. Wiz is like my favorite.
Fair
In
enough.
terms of streetwear, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
Fair enough. Nice one. Congratulations.
Thank
See
you
you
so
in
much.
Paris. Hello, Collie.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How you doing?
I'm alright. Good.
What inspired your style today?
Interesting story. I'm influencing for MTN today. So they said a touch of yellow, but I went this is more than a touch right now. Yeah.
So right now you're everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying?
What's your take on perfection in styling?
Perfection. I don't think there's perfection in styling. I think you can actually, just come up with ideas at any time. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can mesh two different outfits together and they come out, amazing. So I don't think there's really perfection in styling because again, it's down to your own individual preference.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. So it depends on what you like. What looks good to you might not look good to someone else, but then again, it's how you feel. So yes, I wouldn't say there's perfection generally, but on your own way, how you style, how you do this, yes, maybe, but yeah.
What's a simple advice you have gotten in the styling industry?
Simple advice.
Yeah.
So funniest thing, the simple advice has been to keep it simple. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think just keep it easy. I personally don't like to go overboard with my fashion. Like simple. If I'm wearing this kind of top, then the pants has to be, something. This already is so colorful.
Yeah,
So
so shiny.
exactly. So you need something that's going to tone it down. So actually, and that is also with simplicity. So yes, keep it simple. And classy.
Fair. Which Nigerian has taken street styling to the next level in your which Nigerian do you think has taken street styling to the next level?
Street styling. I think I think Akin Faminu has done a wonderful job with first fashion for men, because I do not think Nigerian men are the most fashionable to be honest, but he has taken it a notch higher and I'm really proud of him. For the ladies, I can't think of any name. Right? I know them, but I can't think of the name right now. But first, a lot of Nigerian ladies in particular are taking fashion to the next level. So yes, I commend the women in Nigeria for taking the fashion above and beyond. So I really want to encourage the men to do more. As you can see, I'm also taking the next level.
You're doing well. You're doing well. Thank you very much for being here. Can you give a shout out to Storytide Media?
Storytide.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Collie D, and I want to give a big shout out to Storytide Media. Follow them on all their pages. Thank you.
Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
You look very beautiful.
Thank you.
What's the whole inspiration behind the look? Short hair, earrings.
Okay, so today I'm the first official Facebook host for the lounge. So I just wanted to wear something blue, but something really nice. And I went for boots because, it's fashion season. It's super comfortable. So it's one double win for me. So yeah, that's what inspired my look.
All right. What's your take on perfection in styling?
Perfection is styling. I don't know. I've never thought about it, but I think with everything in life, why not be perfect? You know? Yeah.
What's a simple tip to upgrade a basic look?
Sunglasses. Just find the sunglasses that works for your face type. I always have it in your bag. Whenever you're going to a place, just straight on and you look good.
Which Nigerian has taken street styling to the next level?
Sorry?
Which Nigerian has taken street styling to the next level?
That question is like Nigerians in general take street style very seriously. So I can't even say one person did that. The whole Nigeria as a whole, we love style. We're actually quite bold and creative. So every Nigerian brings style to the wrong way. It's so bad that any country we travel to, people always compliment the outfits you're wearing. Yeah.
Thank you for being here with me.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful evening.
All right.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
Good. You're really pretty. What's the inspiration behind the tie? How did you put this tie with the shirt, the jeans, the shoes?
I was
small purse?
feeling very festive. I was feeling very festive, yeah.
Fair
Looking
enough.
forward to Christmas in dirty December.
Cool. What's your take on perfection in styling?
I don't think there's any perfection in styling. I feel like what embodies your personality or your vibe, I think that's what your styling should be. There's no perfectionism.
Who has taken, or who do you think has taken street styling to the next level?
Street style.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I say ASAP and Rihanna?
You mentioned my goods. ASAP is hit for me. What advice do you have to upgrade a basic look?
What advice do I have? Ooh, that's a tough one. But I think for me, it's always like statement jewelry. I love like really bold jewelry. I love heritage jewelry. Yeah, so I am actually Indian heritage, but raised in Nigeria. So I love like the influx of cultures. I wear a lot of Indian jewelry with Nigerian designers and vice versa. And then I'm also very, very big on bags. So I like different shapes of bags, beaded bags, all these kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
I love your bag.
Oh, thanks.
So nice. What other question would I ask? Give me a minute. What do you do?
I'm actually a luxury brand consultant.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so I work in the fragrance and beauty segment for international brands, and I manage Africa for a lot of niche fragrances, a lot of niche beauty brands,
Okay.
and then I also consult for multiple designers based here. And how do you get to an international side of market?
Okay.
How do you make your brand more global?
Mhm.
And yeah, that's what I do.
I have really beautiful eyes. Thank you for being here. You have a lovely evening. I really love your outfit today.
Thank you.
What's the inspiration?
Monochrome. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. What's your take on perfection in styling?
I think perfection in styling
Yeah.
is totality. In my word, because then you always want to look perfect with what you're wearing. You want to feel comfortable. You want to look good. You want to look charismatic. So yeah, I think it's a very, very crucial thing you need to consider when you're styling or picking a particular sense of style.
What's a simple fashion tip you would give to upgrade a basic style?
Comfort.
Comfort.
Yeah.
Why would you say comfort? I haven't tried it personally.
So the thing about style is you communicate, you come across really good when you're comfortable with what you're wearing. It helps your charisma. It helps the way you carry yourself, your courage in totality again. Yeah. So I always pick comfort even before I, conclude a style. Do you get like, if I start with a belt, is it going to be comfortable? Do you get what I mean?
I do get
So whatever pieces I'm picking, however I'm going about the styling, at the back of my mind, comfort has to be added to all of it.
Which Nigerian has taken street styling to the next level for you?
Street style,
Yeah.
Nigerian designers or Nigerian?
Nigerian, anybody.
Anybody.
Could be your friend. Taking street style to the next level.
Very funny, I would say Rema.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Why would you say Rema?
I mean, look at his recent kind of style. Very street style, very, I'm trying to look for the word. Not avant-garde. What's the word again? This is what they call them, but I can't remember. Very spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah, there's a word they use for it, but I can't get it.
If you could describe this year's, that's the 15th edition of
Yeah.
Fashion Week
Stop.
with a song.
With a song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How would you describe it?
what song would you use? Think deep.
It has to be a Nigerian song.
No, it could be any song. It could be any song. Don't say any of the modest track.
I'm trying to look for the song. Like there are like a lot of songs playing in my head right now.
Okay.
I probably say "Beautiful People" by Ed Sheeran.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you very much. Hello, I'm here with the tallest model in Sub-Saharan Africa. How are you doing, sir?
Well. It's great. I'm high spirited.
Fair enough. What's your take on perfection in fashion?
So to be honest with you, I don't believe in perfection because we're humans, and at the core of our essence, there is really no such thing as perfection, especially when it comes to creativity. There's such thing as uniqueness. There is such thing as it's an expression, basically. So you don't have to be perfect. Just do your thing. Just pour your heart and soul into whatever it is you're creating. That's what it is. Yeah.
What's one simple tip you have or an advice you have to upgrade a basic look?
A basic look?
Yeah.
So I tell you this secret. I'm a 6 feet 9 inches guy, right? And I know some people love to look taller, right? Mm-hmm. And I tell you, all you need to do to look taller is to roll up your trousers probably about an inch upwards, and you look taller. It does the magic. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It
I'll try
really
that.
does the magic.
I'm tall,
Yeah.
but I'll
Of course. If you do it, you're going to look taller.
Look as tall as you.
Maybe. You never know. But of course, it makes you just naturally look taller.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's a great
Thank you.
tip.
Have a nice show.
Yes. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing today? Hi, I'm good. I'm
You
great.
get to walk today.
Yes, I did. I
What
did.
brand?
So I did Eso by Lehman, Ajabeng, and I forget the last one. I forget the last one.
What's modeling like for you? The art of modeling. How do you feel when you're on the runway and you're walking?
Right now, I feel free. I know at some point it used to be nerves in the beginning, but that was like a long time ago. Right now, it just feels natural. I feel like in my element, zen mode, if you will.
Yeah. Fair enough. What's your take on perfection in styling?
I don't believe in perfection,
Okay.
but I do believe you should strive for perfection. So, like, basically, perfection is not possible to attain, but you should always strive to attain it. So, it's like in styling, you should always look to be, I don't know, how do I put this now? Because everyone's view is different, especially in styling. But when you have a vision in mind, try and achieve it to the best way possible, and then however it is, just
Comfortable in what
be
you
comfortable in
do.
what you choose. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Who is a Nigerian that's taking street styling to the next level for you?
I'm gonna say, so she's Oluchi.
Okay.
That's her name. Her name is Oluchi.
Okay.
But it's her brand I'm talking about, the other hood shop. So her street styling is almost not street style, but it's still street style.
Okay.
And she does this like dyed jeans and cropped shirts, dyed shirts, and it kind of just elevates what street style is for me. So yeah, that's someone I really admire.
That's cool. What's a basic tip you would give to upgrade what's a simple tip you would give to upgrade a basic style?
Simple is more sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes simple is more. Like less is more, if you will. Less is more.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can't go crazy, but remember, in your going crazy, sometimes less is more. I feel like people always forget that sometimes less can be more.
Yeah.
You understand? So look at your textures, look at your colors.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just, make it simple and interpret what you want to show out, basically.
I remember you just saying you felt naked without the jewelry. So, how important are jewelries for you when you style yourself?
Very important. First of all, I never take this off.
Okay.
Yeah, the only reason I took this off was because of Fashion Week. I can't wear your own jewelry on, but I never take this off.
Okay.
And it's it's like a part of me now. I always have to have like my necklaces on, my rings. I have a collection of them, and it really elevates the look. It takes. I mean, if you remember how I looked before, when I told you I was naked,
Yeah.
to how I look now, it's not. I didn't really change anything. All I did was put on a couple of necklaces and throw on a couple of rings, and it just elevates the look. It just makes you look like
Such a brilliance.
yeah.
Nice to have you on this.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. What's the inspiration? I love your style today. What's the inspiration behind the
My
style?
inspiration, actually nothing. I just put out this because this is actually in my name, Zach, and then I just wanted to be Gen Z today. Yeah.
It's giving.
Thank you so much.
What's your idea or what's your take on perfection in styling?
Perfection in styling. I'm a stylist, so you have to be perfect all the time. You don't have to miss. Because hello, we have haters out there. They're gonna laugh at you. Oh my god! I'll always say looking good is business, and yeah, you have to always look good. So
How do you get or create a perfect style?
you have to understand the person's body, whoever you're styling. You have to understand this person's style, and then you have it to yourself.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which Nigerian human,
Yeah.
male, female,
Yeah.
do you think has taken street styling to the next level?
I would say Aki Familu. Aki Familu is actually doing a very great one. Kudos to Aki Familu. Yeah.
What simple style tip would you give anyone to upgrade a basic style?
I would say wear black. Black is space because black you can never go out of. You can never miss when you wear black. Yeah.
Is that why you're wearing black today?
No, that's not why I'm wearing black.
Nice to have you on this.
Thank you so much.
You have a lot. What's your take on perfection in styling?
Honestly, I don't think perfection can be a thing in styling because most of the times when you just do what comes to you and then not think about how perfect it is or how clean it's going to be, there are hidden gems in that. Because most times when I style some outfits, most times if I aim for perfectionism, I end up not liking it so much. But those spontaneous ones that I just put together and it's not all that, but I always end up loving them so much.
What's a simple tip to upgrade a basic look?
Accessories.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with
That's what you have.
accessories. Yeah, thank you.
Given.
Yes. With a bag. Oh no, you can never go wrong with accessories.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you. Who in the Nigerian industry has taken street fashion to the next level? Anybody? You don't know anyone?
I don't know.
You don't know anyone?
I don't know anyone.
Okay, another question. If you could give, what's a simple tip? Okay,
Maybe a key family.
okay. Why would you say, do you think?
Hey!
Okay, no, let's get down. Let's get down. But Aki is a good answer too. What's a simple tip you would give anyone to style a basic outfit or a everyday outfit, everyday style?
I saw something on TikTok that was talking about football jerseys, how you can play with their colors and know what colors to mix. And I thought it was really insightful because if you can just pick match, just follow football jerseys. As far as the way they match colors,
Yeah.
do that. It would most likely look nice, and you can now venture into different shapes and textures and whatever. But just start with colors.
Which club do you
Liverpool all day, man. You never Liverpool below. Come on. Yeah, he's not man. I mean, he won last year, so like we give him a pass.
No, not pass still. Lost point in goal. Let me see my 9. If it doesn't be loses today. No pass. It's my 9. My 9. Next to have you.
My niggas are the wrong end. What I am for? You know that big.
So Liverpool like fair. Let's see.
Likewise.
Likewise.
Thank you, man. Now.